Good evening. Today is Monday, February the 27th, 2023. We're going to do this very important moral lesson. So, as an introduction, just want to review something very important that Mrs. Shin was asking me. So, what are you writing here? You know, what are these? See, Mrs. Shin put together this beautiful moral lesson here, and I told Mrs. Shin that before I start, I'm going to write down some names. So I came over here. I first wrote down this name. Qi Ying Qing He Wei Hui. Qing Hui. Now, when the Chinese people hear this name, every Chinese people know who is Qing Hui. He is the most famous Jian Chen. The most shameful, you know, like all Chinese people, when they think about a Jian Chen means the treacherous official, you know, bad ones that destroy the whole country. Jian Chen, our 5,000 years of traditional Chinese culture, I always say that it is a drama that display all the key moral principles in the human world on the stage of China through the past 5,000 years. There have been a team of actors and actresses. They acted out the stories. Those stories, when modern people now, the children, listen to their stories, they will fully understand what means Jian, what means Zhong, what means Xiao. If you just look at these Chinese characters, if you just listen to some explanation, you will not understand the deep inner content of these really critical moral lessons. But on the stage of China, throughout the 5,000 years, big time actor Qing Hui showed up. And he lived in Song Dynasty, Song Cao. And what he did truly exhibited this moral. Because of him, as a treacherous official, he was the root cause of ruining the entire nation. Okay. There is one most famous, Zhong Chen, the most loyal official. Every Chinese person, they know this name, called Yi Yue Yue. A Fei Yue Fei. He was the general who always safeguarded the interest of the nation. He was the root of the nation's health. And that's Yue Fei, Song Dynasty. Yue Fei was born in the city Anyang Shi, and 1103, March 24th, Henan province. Henan province, Anyang city, and 1103, Song Dynasty. And we should talk about Yue Fei's story someday. But I just want to say that, you know, let's pay attention to the 5,000 years of traditional Chinese culture. If we can learn the story, true people, true life, true action, and their life establish the incredible moral principles about a nation, about a family, about individual. Very, very, you know, beautiful stories. And since we are talking about the word xiao, as we know, xiao in our previous moral lessons already talk about children must show respect to the parents and take care of your elder parents as a very virtuous practice. The parents raise you, and when they reach to the elder age, the children, number one kindness is to take care of your elder parents, right? So Yue Fei, at the time, he was such an incredible gentleman, and he had such an incredible mother. So Yue Fei's mother, Yue Mo, Yue Mo means Yue Fei's mother. Yue Fei's mother did something so incredible that always should inspire the modern mothers. And Yue Fei, as a general, he need to do loyalty action to safeguard the interest of the entire nation, to protect the nation from the invaders. But also he has an elder mother, and he need to be filial to the mother and need to take care of the mom. As a good son, he should be staying home and take care of the mama. In the morning, say hello and take care of mom's breakfast. At nighttime, make sure mama sleep well. And so throughout the day, he needs to by the mom's side and take care of elder mama. Yue Fei had that heart of filial piety as well, because he's a really great gentleman. But he has a conflict. If he needs to be loyal to the nation, he needs to leave home and leave mom behind and go to the frontier of the battlefield and fight for the nation. And when he does that, then he cannot fulfill his filial duty. That is a big time conflict. He was conflicted in his heart. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? This great mother taught his son 4 words. This is why I wrote down here. How she taught her son these 4 words? She actually used needle to pinch onto his back, a tattoo. In one of the Shen Yun show, that was that program to show that part of the true history. Yue Fei was conflicted. He needed to go to the battlefield. He came home to mama, and he didn't know what to tell mom about. Mama knew what's happening. He asked Yue Fei to sit down and take off his shirt. Mama took out the needle and pinch 4 Chinese characters on his back. These are the famous 4 Chinese characters that a great mother taught the son, and used needle to write on his back. Basically remind him what he's supposed to do when the nation is facing invasion and a great danger. A child who is filial to mama shall let go of that concern and put whole heart, put zhong, loyalty as number 1. So between zhong and xiao, when it's conflicting, the great mother teaches the child to be loyal to the nation. Jing, ji yin jing, zhi ong zhong, bo ao bao, ge wo guo. Jing, essence. Zhong, loyalty. Bao, repay. Guo, nation. To put all your spirit, focus upon loyalty in order to pay the country's favor. For any people living in the nation, Guo is before family. Without the nation's safety, certainly there is no safety of the home. So Guo is a larger home. Jia is a smaller home. Guo is the body. Jia is the cell. When your body is dead, cell will die. That's why at the critical time, people, the mother, tell the children to be loyal to the nation and serve the nation. 报国, serve the nation. put all your heart into loyalty and serve the nation. That's what the mother taught Yue Fei. You can see a great mother always understand to let go of self-interest and teach the child to think bigger and work for the benefit of the world, for other people. That's a great mother spirit. Okay, so in every regard, if a mother is selfish, the children cannot be true filial, certainly doesn't understand loyalty. So I just want to introduce that behind this moral lesson, we shall always remember there is a very shameful person called Qin Hui, and there is this great hero in Chinese history called Yue Fei, and he has an incredible mother called Yue Mo, and she pinched the words on the back of Yue Fei to encourage Yue Fei to go to the battlefield, and those 4 words called 精忠报国